Will you still smash me tomorrow? Oh, tonight you're a fright completely. Do 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 do. Do do do. Ba boo ba 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 boo. Ba 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 boo. Hey Noreen, will you still love me tomorrow? Colleen is on the way. Yeah, batten down the hatches. Yeah, I got a brother down in Florida, so I'll have to check on him tomorrow. Make sure no meat gets smashed down on the Gulf Coast there. How bad is it supposed to be? What are they saying in terms of projections? And talk to me like I'm a fifth grader. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Do 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 do. Scooby doo boo 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 boo. It's Wednesday night. It's trash day. Everybody's not looking so good. I'm inland. It's just a tropical storm. I mean, what's it predicted to be, generally speaking, for the coast? I guess it's from, let's say, Panama Beach to, let's say, Chieftain or whatever that weird little town is. Well, let's say Palm Harbor to Panama City there. I mean, what are we talking about? Okay, your seat's too low. We're pedaling along. There we go. Tampa Bay did big look there. Not really. Well, you got to be following closely. You're in Florida. Anybody know down there? Since Noreen lives in Kansas. Yeah, the way the news is talking, it's going to be the biggest thing since Katrina coming ashore. I mean, what the hell are we talking about? Everything's like, everybody evacuate the state or what? You know? When somebody loves you, it's no good. Please tap the like button if you're coming in. We got 14 in, 1 thumbs up. So please tap the like button if you're coming in tonight. Florida's a big state. It's a big storm there. Okay. What is this, a quiz show? Hey Eddie, hey Alan, how you doing? All right, so we're lucky we can kind of slide our meat in because I think this dope took up 2 parking spots here. All right, there we go. How you doing? Oh, category 4. Ooh. Ooh. Sounds like it's got a little bit of meat on the bone. special meaty Wednesday. Hey Raquel, how are you? Oh boy. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Can you imagine if I just plowed right into that Accord? Hi Cindy, how are you, sweetie? What is this guy doing? Yeah, we got like a situation here or something. What are we gonna get robbed? Let's see, we got like 60 moving parts on this parking lot right now. Let's see. We got a lot of moving meat here. Oh, it's been a rough couple days. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. I've had a good couple days after I got over that that one day booga disease. Thank you, honey. Once I got over that boogalooga boo boo disease, then you know, it was like a 12-hour kind of exotic bone crunching disease or something. Right? I think in Africa they call it the bone crunching disease or something. Felt like my joints were being separated. I don't know what kind of car is this. The hell is that? I don't know what it is. Kia. All right, so we're in the game. We got 10 thumbs up, which was appreciated. It's good to see everybody. It's Wednesday nights. So we're gonna hang for a little bit. Got some upcoming news to share with you. I'm excited to share with you. Good stuff coming up. Look at that cloud pattern today, right? I don't know what is there. Some kind of alien thing up there. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel like my whole life I've been continuously sprayed from the air, either cat whiz, dog whiz, people whiz. Been constantly under the influence. This is real ghetto. This. Yeah, the joint pain was gone in 12 hours. You see these barrels here with this fence stuff. It's so hillbilly, man. Something I would like to do on the ranch of that. Yeah. Yeah, it was a very short-term chronic, you know, and I don't know if it's chronic, but potentially fatal situation. So I was able to overcome. Right. Well, you know, Cindy, in my lifetime, I changed my share of diapers. All right, here we go. Boy, I can't believe it's almost October, man. I was too thinking, why are people putting up all this Halloween stuff now? And then it's like, whoa, man. We don't have that many more days to go, right? That many more. There's a nice painting of cornhole Frida Kahlo here. I don't know what that is all about. Okay, here we go. Actually, I didn't change many diapers, right? Because we had a Chinese Amma. I don't think I ever changed a diaper. I don't know. To be perfectly honest with you, right, she was a live-in. That's when I was living the executive lifestyle. So come to think of it, I don't think I ever changed a diaper. Unless it was under emergency conditions or something. Right. I don't think I ever changed a diaper, Noreen, I don't know. Just wasn't a thing that men did over there when right back in the day. Maybe I did. I don't know. I can't. If I did, it was out on the road or something like that. Yeah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's it, Callie Mo. That's exactly it. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. How many times did I hear that from my teachers growing up? Oh, man. I was getting on feeding time up at the mission today. I think we'll do a little walking around this hood down here tonight. I don't know. It was kind of a cultural thing, right? I don't know. It's easy. These people come down from the mainland. They're well trained. They're retired. They'd like to make a couple $100 a month, get their meals and stuff. They're making as much in 2 months as they make in a year in China, so they're happy. Right? We all speak Chinese, so that's a positive. Yeah, so it was not really often I was on the business end of a diaper. Man, what is going on tonight with the traffic? What are we dragging in here? We're checking into our hotel. We're staying at La Rose. We got big money. Here we go. Ooh, it's really cooled off a lot. Right. Let's see. Let's try to get prime before the hillbillies roll in. All right, what are we doing? We're gonna sit in the parking lot. So what are we gonna do, bro? Are we gonna make up our mind? Are we just gonna harass these people? All right, here we go. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing. He thinks I'm dogging him here. Like, what the heck is that all about? So, all right, let's back in here. All right, we made it nice. I don't think we're blocking anything. So happy Wednesday, everybody. Oh, it's too cool for a t-shirt. Yeah, it's already 68 degrees, so it's too warm for a heavy sweater. So yeah, you know what? There we go. Yeah, Alan Gentry's been a real trooper for a lot of years. So he's a good role model in a lot of different ways. Anyway, guys, first things first. Thank you to those of you who checked out the Catch and Cook with the Maryland crab soup. I really started hitting my stride out there on the coast at the bay. I had the soup for breakfast today. It was unbelievable. It was so good. Okay, and of course you can adjust the spice level accordingly for what you want. But say what you will, and a lot of people, you go out on the charter boats and you're going to come back with Dungeness crabs. Yeah, Catherine, wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, I'll meet you up over on the coast there. You can get your limit of Dungeness, but they don't keep the rock crabs, right? They put the rock crabs back in because it's like, oh, people don't like working that hard to pick the meat. But when you get ones as big as I got, that are like as big as a microwave oven or something, man, it's so easy to get the meat out of those things. It was like 10 minutes. I dispatched and did three. Of course, I have experience of a lot of years of professional level crab picking experience back in Maryland, where we just plow through a dozen steamed crabs like within 40 minutes or something. Oh, Raquel, the soup was wonderful. Thank you, honey. I wish, like I said, I wished everybody could have tried that. I wished everybody could have tried that soup. And isn't it funny? I was catching crabs that aren't even in season, right? Big ones. Big. Yeah, the company would be great. Well, you're welcome to go over. I want to do a nighttime catch and cook over there too. Got to be careful though, going down those slopes on those. Doesn't look like it on the camera because the camera kind of compresses the view. But that thing is really steep getting down that. And man, if you go down there and you smash your head on those rocks, you better make sure you better carry a siren, a portable siren or a whistle or something. Really got to be ready for that. But setting up a tarp, getting out the camp stove, and doing some catch and cook and stuff, and then of course clam harvesting, mussels harvesting, and then maybe getting into a little bit of free diving on the coast, which, like I said, that should really excite Amanda Hug and Kiss. But here's something that's going to be more exciting for Amanda Hug and Kiss. How you doing, Ronnie? I am returning to Las Vegas on Sunday. I'm all booked in at the Prison Industrial Hotel in downtown Las Vegas. So I'm very excited to I'm going to be staying 8 nights this time. I'm going in on Sunday. You want a good travel day to go on the road? Sunday is a great day to travel in, okay? Don't go in Friday afternoon and leave Las Vegas and then complain that it takes you, 7 hours, 7 hours to get to Las Vegas. Well, what the hell, everybody's coming over the hill. Got some police helicopter. I don't know, somebody stabbed their lover to death or something around here. The usual Wednesday melee stuff. So it's going to be on. I'm staying 8 days. Now the heat level is not going to be as much here. We're going to try to set out to the cemetery. Now I'm not, we might see. I'm hoping Mr. Z maybe Friday, or we can do like a Saturday night cook. And then Monkey Boy, we're going to see the following Sunday. And I'll get into Monkey Boy. I want to give an update on him. I'm sure he won't mind me updating. So my intention is to go down and help out at the church a little bit. And also lay the groundwork for November. I'm going to be doing the second annual fundraisers, which means in the month of November that I'll be turning off the super chat and all that, and I will be putting a link down for a fundraiser. And if you wanted to support me for that month of November, I'm going to ask you to instead to be part of the fundraiser. 100% of the money goes there, and we've seen where that goes in spades. Okay, there is no doubt about that. And also for some new storage stuff this time. And I'm going to be going down there and into, so 100% YouTube, Google takes nothing of these charitable things, which is beautiful. And I don't ever touch a penny of it. And then we see when it comes in and we celebrate. And that caps off with one final night where we do a, I don't know, maybe a 8 to 12 hour fundraiser down there, an event. And last year was very emotional. It was it's really nice that Google does that. Last year was very emotional that last night. I mean, a month is a long time to be engaged in something, and yeah, I mean, I got a few tears in my eye. I mean, it was unbelievable, the support in the ways that people I hadn't seen in years, and people that came out and supportive, and I just thought, wow, this is really social media being used for some benefit. So I'd like you to be a part of that this year. That'll be kicking off November 1st. I may try to coincide that November so that I can help out with the annual Thanksgiving feed down there, and then head on to Las Vegas to spend time with some family. I mean, Los Angeles there to spend some time over the holidays. Keep your fingers crossed it gets coordinated or whatever. Okay, so thank you to those, and many of you participated last year, so I'm hoping that we can do the same thing again this year. Everything is tax deductible, of course. How you doing, Naomi? And I was really surprised. I think, hey, Joni, I think we had, I don't know, 142 different donations or something on that. So it was amazing, and it was so well used with new microwaves, and there were some other things. But in the meantime, I will be putting out on the word on some specific items, needs that I'd like us to try to meet between now and November, if that is all possible. So that will be coming up, and uh, I think all live streams for November will be on the other channel. I believe they might be on both of these. I don't know. I haven't quite decided how everything's going to work out, but having done this once and gotten all the kinks out and all the lack of, remember last year we had a real fit and start because it wasn't to the right place, and then I got it all straightened out, and everything worked out in the end, and it was fantastic. So I appreciate that. So I'm just committed to another year to do that. In the meantime, Monkey Boy had his surgery, and I'm happy to report that he's recovering well. He offered to see me Sunday. I'm like, bro, just take it easy. I know the thought of O'Kelly coming to town is like woo, but I'm saying take it easy. And I said we can shoot for the following Sunday and hang out, and then I'll be back in town on Monday, and then got to get checking with Bird to see when we can make this Humboldt trip happen. Then it's getting ready for Halloween, and then it's Terror's coming up too. So that's going to be exciting. So Terror will be in the early days of the fundraising effort and all that. So wants to get you on the honor. Well, I don't think the Hoover Dam will happen this time, Noreen, but I would say it'll probably happen in December, which is not a bad month to go down to Hoover, unless it's blowing a fit and it's 38 degrees or something, and it can be pretty horrifying, right? It can be pretty horrifying down there. And plus they close pretty early, right? So we have to make a commitment to go. I wouldn't mind going back and eating at that Cornish pasty restaurant in Boulder City again. Treat the boys or whatever, to have that thing again would be absolutely positively fantastic. And then do that after visiting the dam, because it closes, it gets dark early and it's too spooky, and it's just that there's too much stuff creeping on the hills, and just the views are too incomprehensible to the human mind at the nighttime. Plus, these guys always screw around with me and threaten to throw me over the side of the dam and into the hydroelectrical infrastructure down below, to be a crispy fried piece of bacon down there. So I don't know. So Yeah, spooky's best. I don't know, man. I get kind of mixed feelings about that on account of, once the sun goes down, and plus you're really far down in the valley there. It's in whatever they call the Black Valley or whatever the hell thing is down there. Man, that river's way down there. Okay, the bottom of that dam is like way down there. Right, so it's an optical thing that plays with, because I don't have any fear of heights, right? I mean, I go across bridges, walk across Golden Gate, I don't care. There's just something about the scope of Hoover Dam that's a little, right, so, let me see, I don't like that on that one side either, it's a big drop, yeah. Yeah. Well, the other thing too is they've gained a little bit of water back, but I'm not so sure over the long run that we're not in a full drain situation. I don't know. I don't. The levels have risen from the almost panic low uh, before, and we've now come through another summer, and I haven't heard anybody squawking about anything or complaining about. And let's be real. I mean, Las Vegas recycles more of its water than probably any other city in the United States. Right, what goes down the drain goes through. And I'm not saying the toilet. When you were able to go and said that, yeah, I don't know if they'll ever open that up again. I'd like going down to the turbine room down there and seeing those big, huge General Electric turbines. And what really, really impressed me was the terrazzo floors that were put in. And if you don't know what terrazzo is, they just inlay little bits of stone and stuff into the floor. And it's a really, they take these big machines and then they grind it down and then they kind of polish it. And it's a really 1920s and 30s thing, right? So it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing when they take down a generator too, and then they lift it up with the big crane and move it out to be worked on and stuff like that. All those overhead cranes, and it's big. And it used to be a damn good tour down there, right? Yeah, you can go. I've been on the tour a couple times down, standing on top of the penstock tubes, which are the big tubes that bring the water in from the towers down to the electrical, that huge drop there. You can imagine the speed that water picks up when it's moving. And you can feel that platform you're standing on vibrate on the Nevada side there, with all that water rushing through. I think they're like 14-foot intake pipes or something. Yeah, I went down to the turbine. It's all very impressive. You have four on the Arizona side and three on the Nevada side, I think. I'm refilling no problem, Naomi. Good to see you, honey. Glad to have you. I'm glad to be here with you tonight. The tour is very good. The park is very accommodating. You can. I can't remember. I guess the visitor center is over. You pay to park, and it used to be. I don't know. It's nice. You flip your $10 in. You can walk down, or you can go on the other side. You can park on the Arizona side and walk over. But what makes it spooky too is that at nighttime things are just a little shadowy, and then you put a flashlight down there. And, you just see this big gaping maw, the overflow tubes and all that kind of, it's just freaky. I don't know if it'll open. It seems to me, Lurker, and I think you're the one that made the comment that, as far as threats goes, it seems to me that the dam is like one of the biggest blocks of concrete in the world, right? I mean, you could throw 50 bombs down there. It's not going to displace that block of cement, right? But the problem is, as you ride over, You have down on the side, you have all that electrical infrastructure down there. And so now that's where a lot of damage could be done. Not so much on the Lake Mead side as the Colorado River side. That's where a lot of damage could be done. So as far as what the connection is to touring the dam, well, I guess keep people safe is the order today. But it was a very good tour. You ride down the big elevators that go down, and then doors open, you walk out, and there you are. What's up, Trog? And there you are, standing right overlooking the big turbine room. And they have the lights on of which generator is running at that particular moment. So that's a lot of power that's kicked out of there. That's a lot of power. So yeah, I would sort of pencil that in for December. And I would coincide that because Mr. Z wants to go up to Tonopah. We do an overnighter up to the Mitzpah Hotel or something, and then stop the day going up at Goldfield, and then come back and then hang around Vegas for a few more days or something. And then one of those things we can go out to Hoover, because when we did an overnighter to Boulder Dam, we stayed at the Boulder Hotel, which was wonderful. They were very accommodating, very nice people. Real old school hotel. But we didn't go over to Hoover at that particular time, choosing instead to spend our time in town, try out some of the restaurants, and just appreciate Boulder City for the great city that it is. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It might as well be some town in Minnesota or something, right? I mean, it's just all clean, no gambling. Right, pretty amazing stuff there. So obviously things are jam-packed going into Christmas time. We got Terror coming down. Try to fit Diane somewhere in there, somewhere between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to work out, and a lot of stuff to get organized and figure out. I think this is where we're going. Yeah, that may sound all right. That would sound all right. Oh, another cursor. So obviously, I've been keeping very busy. $30 for a damn tour, but is that now or then? Yeah, for me, it was a see it once, one and done. I don't think I need to see it. I don't think I don't think I need to see the tour a second time. Oh, the tours are now, so they have reopened for people to go in. Well, I have to be now. Remember, when you go down now from Las Vegas and you roll in, I can't speak about the Arizona side, but if you come into Boulder Dam from the Las Vegas, you go through a federal checkpoint where the guards come up, you open your trunk, they slide mirrors underneath to the bottom of your vehicle, ask you if you're carrying any firearms, which is legal, but they're not going to let you come in with firearms and stuff, or if you have, pot or something like that, you have to leave that stuff behind. Knives and all that kind of, and they're pretty thorough about that. I'm not saying they got the dog sniffing your crotch and everything, but it's pretty serious business. So I'm not too worried about a terrorist type of deal. But as far as what it's like to come in from the Arizona side, I don't know. Maybe this time we should go down. We should poke over, go up a little higher, and see what it's like coming in the other direction from there. So does that sound like fun? You bet. And then the Dungeness crab season should theoretically open in November. Clam harvesting should be opening. Mussels, we'll be able to make a cioppino and a lot of great dishes coming up on the road. And then I would like to squeeze in that coastal adventure a little bit, because that's a great time to be cruising down towards Southern California. I know that Amanda Hug and Kiss likes San Luis Obispo. I would like to return to SLO again, slow, and hang out there. You have your pulse on what's going on. Man, I make the pulse, Trog. You can play the game, bro, or be the thank you, doctor. Yeah, it was pretty doggone good. I was catching out of season crabs. I was like, oh yeah, I'm coming back here when the season's on. These things are freaking monsters, man. I'm pulling that thing in. I thought I had a bag of 20-pound potatoes on the end of my line and stuff. I got excited, right? I got excited. So yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. I'm leaving Sunday morning, but we'll do a challenge cooking for Saturday night. Let's make it something simple that I'm not going to have leftovers or anything. If anybody has any ideas, let me know if there's something. Otherwise, I just throw down a steak and some potatoes. And I'm also considering the no ramen challenge for October, which, if you haven't seen that was this afternoon's vlog, to thinking about giving up the ramen. I'm talking about the packaged crap. I'm not talking about the real stuff you make yourself, but the packaged stuff. Yeah, a nice pork chop. I might do execute some biscuits and gravy. Yeah, did you just look at this afternoon's vlog, Noreen, over on the channel? I've been challenged. So, I don't know. We might make some biscuits on do a biscuit and gravy or something. I don't know. Cook up some sausage and do a gravy or something like that. I'm not sure. How you doing, Happy Face? Well, no, I can't say no more, Calimo, because I love that stuff. But, it's good stuff. This trolley's still running. Well, you can tell fall is in the air. I'm starting to see a few leaves down the ground. Yeah, I think we'll try to knock out some biscuits. It's really, really critical we pick up some Crisco or something. All right, I'm out of it. My Crisco is gone. So maybe doing some kind of biscuit and gravy. Do you see yourself going while the getting's good? Meaning what, Trog? While the getting's good, you mean live streaming on Eddy Street in the Tenderloin again? Thank you, Dave. Thank you. I've been really trying to be much more content oriented now, and definitely have had fewer live streams and things. It's allowed me to focus more on editing and doing some content. Kelly, how are you doing, honey? Good to see you. So I don't know what you mean by while the getting's good in San Francisco. I don't know. Yes, of course I'm going back down again. One thing I'm gonna reality check some of these YouTubers that go out to Pier 39 and up into North Point, and I'm gonna see if they're really telling the truth about if everything's really closed down there, or what's going on, because a lot of just make stuff look worse than it is or whatever. I mean, I try to do that, and that's part of my channel. They really clean San Francisco up good. So okay. Yeah, so I think my My inclination is to make some biscuits and gravy to get some regular, pick up some regular country sausage. Bills Ravens is Sunday night's game. Yeah, the Ravens are such a good fourth quarter team, aren't they? You know, jeez. In the history of the NFL, there's no team that's worse in the fourth quarter. So anyway, I'm going to get some sausage when we go shopping on Friday night. We're going to do up the sausage. We're going to make a gravy. I don't think it's going to be a great game, Kelly. I don't even think the Ravens are in the same league as the Bills this year. I mean, it's the great tight end, Mark Allen. Mark Andrews even had a touch of the ball this season. Come on. Drunken pork chops are really good and tasty. Yeah, I just want to do biscuits and gravy. How you doing? I'm not sure on Friday. I'm back to more. I'm going to save my verticals for Las Vegas. Right, the mean streets of Vegas, because I want to end my nights at the up at the Atomic Lounge for dinner. How you doing, Tara? We were just talking about you coming up, honey. I'm starting to get excited, and I know people are starting to get excited. Yeah, save for Vegas. That's a good deal. Yeah, yeah. Vegas is really designed for vertical streams, especially if you're out there risking life and limb. And it'll be a lot more. Let's just say when I was down there in July, I was down there in a record-setting stretch of heat. And the people were just incapacitated down there, right? So people were like in a heat stupor. So I was one of the few people that was dumb enough to be out on the streets in the highest heat levels of the day and stuff. That whole situation is going to change in fall, right? You know, there'll be much more action out there in the fall. Yep. Yeah, I was telling Tara, you got it made, man. Bo Nix is finally starting to find his stride they took care of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, Bo Nix, he's gonna make people forget about who was that guy that was there? I don't know, the Denver quarterback, whatever, Elway or whatever. Bo Nix is a peach, man. Yeah, for street, he's very good. If I'm Terror, I'm thinking, man, we are Super Bowl bound, dude. When this guy gets his confidence and as big as this boy is, and as accurate as this boy is, when he gets over the initial shakes of the NFL, this kid's going to be a fearsome quarterback here, and he's very young too. So, are we backwards over here? I didn't even change anything. Isn't that weird? Wow. Well, I don't know. If you look at things objectively, Denver has been very good on defense. What's up, Phil? Hot, here we come and just won't give up. Oh, I don't know what that portends for Vegas. So that's all right. I don't mind 80s, 90s. No, I didn't change the setting. Right? I didn't change the setting. Right? Oh, thank you. Bro, I thought I was broadcasting from England. Oh, it's by channel. Wow, wouldn't it just be universal setting on that? I don't know. It's so cocked up. Yeah, I'll change the setting. I don't know Noreen, I might forget it, so don't have a fit. Right, so But we'll do plenty of live streams when Tara's here. Yeah, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. They'll be on both channels. No, I just how do I change it on this channel? Like, what the hell do I do? Hey, Twisted. Right, what do I do? What do I do? I've only got one camera setting. Jeez, this stuff is so irritating. You know, the only thing I can, yeah, Phil, just refresh your browser, F8 or whatever. The only thing I can think of doing is to do a factory reset on the phone, but I don't really feel like doing that because I might lose more ground than I make on that. Right. That's the problem with that. That's what really sucks. So this mirroring, we never had an issue for this for years, and now all of a sudden, getting the mirroring. Okay, sometimes my fingers hit the wrong. You know, I might be up top side, and I'm fumbling with the the screen lock, and I might hit the wrong thing. Okay, all right. In the same, yeah, Dillon Beach, great. There's a tour, no wind and light wind. Oh, real nice there, Dave. Uh, yeah, I'm waiting. I've got some really big surf. I'm trying to secure a used 14 foot, if you can imagine that. And I need to get out in a place with a huge field where I can practice really huge distance casting. I think the record in the world is 281 meters, which is, I don't know, it's like 800 feet or something, like just crazy. But there's certain techniques because, you know, if you don't do it right, you could damage property, kill somebody, put out windows in cars and all that kind of stuff. So, but I need something that's gonna, you know, where the really big crabs are, Dave, they're out in the surf. They're hanging in the sand down there, right? You got to get back and sport. That was great footage. Yeah. So, well, being on the surf has certain dangers to it, right? I mean, the ultimate danger is climbing around the rocks and surfing for rockfish and all that. Yeah, I had a good time. Thank you, Dorlin. It's really beautiful out there. Really beautiful out there. I just love it when that sun's coming up and there's nobody around, and all you hear is that foghorn. No, oh wow, Catherine. All you hear is that foghorn. Ultimately, before, if I play my cards right, I might be able to get my hands on a small, like Hobie cat or something like that that I can put out there to drop some hoop traps and you know, paddle out and all that. So maybe, I don't know. If it comes out the way that the truck's coming out, right? Butte Commons comes right through the video. Yeah, it really is amazing. And I think that the GoPro is doing an outstanding job of only my allergies were kicked so bad yesterday. I don't know what it was. Something I ate or something in the morning from the night before. I was all stopped up. So, you know, and unfortunately I have that wireless microphone and it's picking up a huffing and puffing up the hills and it's a different show on. I think still have some reaction. Yeah, I don't know. I might. Whatever that is, that did heal pretty good. All right, that's just about gone now. Yeah, but that's beautiful. Still doing. I'm going to change brow. Maybe back as Peter Parker. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Phil. I don't know what's going on. Make sure you hit the like button before you change browser. And if you haven't hit the like button, it is appreciated. Viruses in your bloodstream. Never seen the snares before. Um, there's cheap snares and then there's good ones. I have these ones that are Dura snare. There's a lot of different makers of them. Man, when that crab gets its legs tangled and you pull it in, I mean, all of a sudden those loops tighten down and it ain't getting out of that thing. And you saw me reel in that one fat Dungeness crab, and I'm like, oh, wow, right? It's not the open season. I can't even keep this thing right. I don't know what the hell it was. The thing was, I thought the rod was going to snap bringing that sucker in. It was so heavy. So the snares work well. I'm eager to get out on the surf, though, on the ocean. Because that's where the big ones lurk down. They lay in the sand down there. You know, they're just watching for some action to come by or something. Some piece of dead carcass to float by or something they can chew on. That's where the really, really big jobs hang out over there. So I don't know if I don't think the boss would be capable of standing there for hours and reeling that big assembly, and so I'd probably have to just to do that a little bit, but I'd probably have to set some catch rings out there on the water and then check them every hour and a half, every hour or so, just to make sure his trip in isn't wasted. I used crab snares. Call my brother. There we go. It's usually opens in the first week of November, and then usually the commercial season opens a couple weeks later. But they've had problems the last couple of years with migrating whales getting caught up in crab traps. So last year the commercial crabbers couldn't even crab until, I don't know, it was like February or March or something. So I mean, it's the whales are at the top of the line. Yeah, he's a good angler, Trog. He's very experienced. I can take him on the Russian River, but boy, when you reel in and you have neuropathy and that kind of stuff, it's very difficult, right? So I don't want anybody to risk their health and jeopardize. You got to make sure things are fun when people come in, not like a torture. So that's why I'm sort of previewing all this stuff and seeing what's possible, right? So I might be able to score a used little, kayak or something just to float around in that bay and drop in that little harbor area and drop down some pots, some of the rings. Because I always had a feeling there were some really big boys in there, and that was confirmed to me yesterday. That was confirmed to me yesterday. So that made me happy. But I need that 12 to 14 foot rod to get over the surf at on the beach. That's really critical. You got to get out to beyond where the waves are breaking. And, you got to be able to cast a minimum of 100 yards, 300 feet. Which is the length of a football field. What's up, Gordon Ramsay? I was thinking about you when I was doing that Maryland crab soup yesterday, spicy style. Lynn's like, I'm out. But I want to set up night crabbing on the ocean there with the lanterns and right. Most of what you predicted, Roosevelt, has come true. Rosadamas. Well, Strog, I usually know what's coming, but time is the dimension that always trips me up. So it's all a question of really timing and everything like that. I continue to like gold and silver because they're sending a message that's I'm not quite tuned into the frequency to figure out what's going on. And by the time that news does come out, then most of the money will have already been made by that point. So I don't know. Somebody around the world, the Chinese, the Indian, they're buying the hell out of it. Well, let me tell you, in surf casting and crab snaring, you need a tremendous amount of strength. The one reel I've had for a while is just, it don't cut it. You really need that heavy duty pen gear, right? Because you got to have some ability to crank in. Right. So you need really heavy tackle for that operation. Oh, I know where these people are going to hot yoga or something. That's where they're going. I thought this girl's got skin tight short shorts and a halter top on, and I thought, well, is she going to the mission for the preach and feed? I don't know. It's 2024 or whatever. So no, she's parking down in a bloody boat and fish. Well, I've done that, and Gordon Ramsay. That's a legitimate thing, but you got to understand, they took the price of charter fishing. And Captain Rick on the New Sea Angler is one of the cheapest ones out there, $200. Right? Dude, that's a lot of money. Right? And you'll get your limit, but, right, if it's just for catching rock codfish, 10 of them, no, man, not doing that. Right? So I need to find alternatives that make it economical for me to bring home the big boys, all right, and refine my cooking for the road. I mean, I have a camp stove, I got a table, right? I'm getting a little portable travel spice kit, all kinds of stuff, right? I'm not going to sit and cower this winter at home complaining about the cold, right? Oh boy, here comes both of them coming in, the Hillbillies and South Dakota boy. Woo! So, I've been willing to buy a little bit of gear, but I'm not going to take a rod that's smashed to pieces when it gets to the house. I mean, don't insult me, right? The girl comes to pick up the rod the other day. It's like, it looks like it's okay to me. Are you sure there's a problem? I'm like, honey, how's the packaging look, right? And you see anything missing on the end of it? Oh wow, it looks like you had a return item that they just shipped out again. I'm like, okay. If I'd bought the thing directly from the manufacturer or something, if I'd bought that from Penn or something like that, and Penn is the cock of the walk, right? You think they would have sent it like that? They would have spent the $4 of packaging material to make sure that thing came in first place. So, in great shape, right? So I was a little miffed about that. Amazon ain't what it used to be, guys. There's a lot of third-party sellers that are selling under the Amazon name, so I always try to make sure to buy everything direct from Amazon and not some other reseller or something. That's just ignorant. To send out something in plastic like that. What's going on, Shimei? How you doing? Reseller, yeah, that means you're not getting it, and then you got to go through extra. If you have a return item, Then you're going to go through a lot of extra hoops. Oh, we got to let the seller get back to you, and then you can contact us if you're not satisfied. Man, if I put it to Amazon themselves, right? Yeah, I know, June. It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. This thing keeps flipping around. The seashore reserve for cockles, clams, whelks, and bosoms. Okay, Rosie. All right. Or else you have to file a return. It was a mess. So, one more reason why I love just buying manufactured direct sometimes from Penn or something like. You don't worry about that crap, right? And finding a 14-foot rod in the United States is an impossibility almost anyway. They have tons of them in the UK, but they're a rarity here. So I don't really miss the boat, Gordon, in terms of going out on the boat yet. I can take that $200. I can take that $200 that I would have spent on that boat ride, and you're not even doing the crabbing. You're just watching the boys haul up the crab traps and empty them. I can outfit a little, little Hobie with some gear, life jacket, and all that. I don't have to worry about anything, right? Wetsuits, face mask. Yeah, I mean, it's cool because Dungeness crabs are great, Toryland. You come home with 10 of them, it's great. It's wonderful, but you're not having the thrill of, hey, I did this myself, or like when I snared those crabs and caught them, I thought, I did this myself, fishing from a tire inner tube. I would, but I don't have the Cuban, right? You're running the beach when you were, oh man, that pier is like a death trap. Just like a death trap out there. I don't have the luxury of warm water like they have around Cuba. I have water temperature that'll kill you from hypothermia with anywhere from a half hour to 50 minutes. You'll be dead. So mirror is the only. Yeah, it's something I touched today, June, dicking around with. So just real quickly, just hit something at the top of it, and it's right. I mean, there's something up on the top that I'm doing that's just kind of goofing it up. I don't know. Right? My butter fingers and everything. So, it's a lot of stuff coming up. There's a lot of good stuff going on, right? And I have to remember, I'll be over there on the banks again, doing it up. And I've learned some lessons and stuff, how to be more efficient, but I got to remember to take the metal detector over. I don't think anybody's metal detected around that area. And, when you're casting and doing all this stuff and jewelry's flying off and everything else. No, I'm not going to buy from the store, Gordon Ramsay. Do you know how much crabs are? Recreate. That's what I do best is recreate. Well, tomorrow I have a Rancho video coming up. What's up, Coach? How you doing, bro? Doggone, man. Good to see you. The legend himself, Coachisms. I eat my fish and chips. Yeah, the spits of metal. It's not inspecting. I'm not a quality control inspector for Nippon Steel or something. Okay, it's metal detecting, dude. I'm not sitting behind an X-ray machine looking at metal for fatigue. Right. Yeah, detecting, right? Metal detecting. I'll bet there's some good stuff over there. I'll bet there's some good stuff that people have lost. Because nobody's thinking about sweeping with a metal detector, right? And it gives you something to do while your crap is in the water. Because that's the beautiful thing about crabbing, is you don't have to be actively reeling or running a cast master spinner or something like that on it. Man, those Kias are nice looking. So, yeah, just got to remember to take it, man. I got all my digging stuff. I just forget to take the metal detector. Well, it might be lures and hooks, but money. Could be rings, right? When your hands are cold and you're cast and the ring just flies right off of your hand, right? The only problem, my metal detector is not designed for underwater use. And hello, under a blood red sky. And, this metal detector is going to have to do. I mean, I'm just not, I got to be very, very careful with the money I spend. Especially with the fundraiser coming up in November, I want to make a significant Keystone donation to kick it all off. So I've had to grub a little money aside for that over the last 3 months or so. And no, I'm not taking the S24 Ultra out to the coast, all right, and have that smashed and shattered on the rocks. And no, I'm just gradually bringing that baby into service. Those Porsches look like they have really nice paint jobs on them. Boy, this guy just backs right up. These girls walking right behind. This guy doesn't even look in the mirror. All right, so I got a buffer on the hillbillies. That's good today. Thank you for the welcome. Yeah, under a blood sky, thank you. Thank you very much. 10 euros, very appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's really nice of you. Thank you. So obviously the fall is going to be jam-packed with some pretty extensive travel. Being on the coast again, we might be able to get a lobster endorsement and go down there and try to get some lobster down from the central coast. How you doing, Angus Kisses? Well, that was very kind of. I appreciate the 10 euros. Thank you very much. That's very kind. It's nice to be supported on the channel. Especially with Vegas coming up. Oh, you'll show up for the lobster. Yeah. Yeah, we can kind of, the thing with the lobster, they really only come out at night, so they're not really a daytime thing. No, I didn't get a donation from you, Trog. But I do have to shout out to, who was it the other night? Oh, I have to shout out to Rolf, R-O-L-F. It was great to see Rolf back in the comment section again, and she made some thanks donations on some videos. I really appreciated that, Rolf. So great to see you back. Sweet gal up in South Dakota. Has gone through a lot of challenges in life and has emerged still as a very happy and good person, which thrills me to no end. So very kindly. Also, who at the end of last week, somebody made somebody made a significant donation. I can't remember the name of it. I shouted out just at the end of it there. So that's very appreciated. Very appreciated. So, yeah, I would like to, Monkey Boy's been through a lot. And Monkey Boy doesn't have a lot of, it's a small circle of friends and stuff like that. And he went through his second hip surgery and all that. So I'd like to buy him and Mr. Z a really nice dinner. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. I think that would be good to treat the lads to something nice. So yeah, Amanda Hug and Kiss will be hitting the streets 3 times. It should be exciting. It'll be a lot more activity on the streets now since it's not so wretchedly hot that everybody's got the AC blasting inside. So the streets should be a lot more lively coming up. The rain has started. Smaller place. Dory Lynn, you're on the East Coast, so you'll get the rain bands, but I don't think you'll be. I can't tell you what you're going to have, but it looks like it's coming up from the big bend of the Gulf side there, over top from Palm Harbor up to Panama City up there. Look forward to you having encounters. Yeah, Catherine's got me kind of excited about Chamales Bay too, which is where it basically ends. The lower point of it ends at Point Reyes Station down there. So she got me excited. Another thing I want to do is I want to do a travel log with a couple eats up in Healdsburg. Not just June. Tomorrow, this time will be the worst. Yeah, I guess it'll roll through Atlanta. It'll roll through southern Georgia too and go up that way. Well, I hope you'll be safe, Amanda Hogginkiss. Tallahassee, yeah, right up for the bend. You got the town of Chiefland or whatever it is. Is that good wine country? I think tomorrow I'd like to do I'd like to try a new place for breakfast in town. Where was it? We saw the other day. The place across from Safeway has the $11.99 breakfast, right? 2 eggs, sausage, bacon, or ham, and then whatever the hell else it was. Was it $9.99 or $11.99? Hey, Moonchild. I'm kind of thinking that might be a good thing. I'm going in. I'm packing really light for Vegas this time. We used to dig clams over on Heart's Desire Beach on Tamales Bay. I don't even know where that is. Most people I know go over to Bodega, but that's getting too many people have hit that area. Well, my brother's right in the zone there, so I don't know how he's gonna Palm Harbor area. So, hope he'll be alright. I'll probably have to check in with him tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know where Heart's Desire Beach is. I have no idea. Maybe you could just send me a little map thing or something, Catherine. Because I want to collect, it's not the season, but mussels, clams, steamer clams, and Washington clams. Washington. Problem with Tamales Bay is you get a lot of bat rays and you get a lot of leopard sharks in there. Yeah, I don't know, Cindy. It looks like I'm going to be in Vegas when the heat hits. I don't know what the highs are going to be. I don't really care. Right? It ain't going to be 131 degrees on the street, right? So, that's all I know. So I'll look it up. I'll pack accordingly. Usually the very end of September is like they flip a switch and you might get one more heat wave or something. So we shall see. Yeah, Catherine's usually pretty good at. She's a wealth. Hey, chef, how you doing? She's a wealth of information about what's going on.
And maybe we watch your videos all the time.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to donate for your troubles.
Well, thank you very much.
For your gas money.
Do you have a channel?
Yeah, my wife does.
Okay. What is? Do you mind telling what it is?
No, sometimes I think she says like
Okay.
a bug lady or something.
Okay. Well, that's very sweet.
So, I mean,
Thank you very much.
You go
all right.
you go all over the place, so I figure it's a couple gallons of gas.
Well, thank you very much. Would you thank her for me?
Yeah, man,
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I like your house or your farm.
Yeah, the rancho down there.
That's
yeah.
perfect, man. I wish I had something like that.
I was just dumb luck. I was able to get that
Man,
in
that's
2000,
really nice.
in 2011.
I mean,
So I was happy I was able to get that. No way I'd be able to live
No.
here today. No way. No how. No way.
there's no way in hell you
So
can
I'm
touch
lucky. You know, I have the whole back. I can do stuff in the back and all that
that's
stuff.
incredible. You got
Yeah.
a football field back there.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but
let's-
we enjoy your travels though. You know,
Yeah,
I
I'm going to Vegas this
like the
Sunday.
ones you go to Bodega Bay.
Yeah, I went over there
Those are
fishing
nice.
and just put that at. So,
I don't know how you can go to Vegas though. This is low way.
well, I help out at the church down there for the.
No. We watch
Yeah.
all those.
Okay.
videos.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nice that you
And I
do
like
that.
to walk the streets and do all that
Yeah.
crazy stuff
Yeah,
there.
you know, and sometimes we come and get food over here.
Oh, that's good. Well, but
so
you.
it was nice. I see you guys.
Well, look. Thank you very much.
Hey,
Thank
give
your
me
wife for
two-
me.
two,
Okay.
2 gallons of gas.
All right. Thank you. All right. All right. That was so sweet, right? Some folding American currency there, isn't that? Isn't that sweet? Isn't that wonderful? What a great person. Great. How you doing, Chef? Good to see you. Wow, it's so cool to have people just come up and hey, I know you, and just wanted to come over and wow, that's pretty doggone cool. So thank you to you and your wife for being such very kind and amazing people. Yeah, the truth is, if I had to buy, it'd be impossible today. If I had to go out and get something like that today, it would be absolutely impossible. Got a beautiful rig there, beautiful car. What is? Oh yeah, it's a Subaru there. Very nice. And wasn't that cool? Wasn't that nice? There's still kind people. There's still kind people in the world. So it's nice when somebody comes up and says, "I enjoy the content and fishing over on the bay and all that kind of stuff." It's nice. All right. Well, that certainly made my night. That certainly made my night. I can make you a deal, huh? Is Dory Lynn a broker? I don't know. That was so sweet. What a kind gentleman. And he says sometimes comes over here to Grossman's and gets food over there. So it's really nice. And I bet his wife is just as wonderful a person. So yeah, it's cool. Meet some new people around town. And I guess I've been at this so many years that it's not unusual that I get recognized at events sometimes, especially down on the square. You saw when there was a campaign. I bought my land for 20, and now it's crazy, Chef. I'm telling the truth. There's no way that I'd be able to live in this town. There's no way. Yeah, it makes me feel good, especially Moonchild, when I have Vegas coming up and I've spent a little bit of money. Yeah, I spent on myself a little bit with some gear. Most of this stuff is really cheap, like crab snares and that kind of, and the little throw traps. But you can imagine my heartbreak when that fishing rod came and that thing was snapped up there, missing, and I'm just like, wow, I got the worst luck. Did you take down that bit where you caught a big crab? June, I just put up a big video today, catch and cook. Huge rock crabs, Maryland crab soup, where I caught the crabs, I cooked them up, I got all the meat out, and I made a crab soup. I think it's a 30-minute video, and you might enjoy the adventure. I'm really enjoying the, yeah, thank you, Chef. I'm really enjoying the quality of what the GoPro does out there. It's just so sad that GoPro's so lousy indoors, but I just don't think you can beat it outdoors there. So, but I do have a line on a backup, a backup for that, so it's good. I hadn't used that for a couple years. I like that because it's voice activated. Thank you, Michelle. You're a very kind and supportive person on the channel, and I always appreciate you. You can be a distance away and just say, GoPro, start recording. No, I didn't make it this morning. I did it yesterday. I went out on the coast early for sunset. I think it was the one with, oh, I took that one down. Oh no. I mean, there was nothing to see on it. After an hour, I just felt so achy, June. I mean, it's probably been 5 years since I took a live stream down, but I just thought, anybody watches this live stream is just, what the hell is there to see? Oh, the soup was amazing, Michelle. And I got so much meat out of the crabs that people just generally don't go for in this area. Well, I don't know how good my luck is, Twisted. I really don't know. My biggest fear is being injured. Clambering over some of these rocks and down these slopes. This time, though, I have a new strategy to minimize that risk. Run to town from the shadows. Well, I'm nobody. There's a guy with like 234,000 subs that's wants to interview me for his channel in October. So we'll see how that comes out. What goes on there? This guy's a big hitter, right? It's not a head flashlight, honey. It's just that the banks that I'm on are 12 feet above the water level there, right? And you have to go down a slope like that, right? Oh, Moon, I'll bet it is. I mean, my poor friend Janet just went to the doctor today for her, you could tell watching the baseball game. She's a trooper, man, and I love her to pieces. My darling bestie there, but her coming down that, walking around, you could tell, and then working. I feel so bad for the pain that she's been in for the better part of like 2 months now, but she finally got it booked up an appointment and got into the doctor today. So I touched base with her. So she's got her started on some exercise and some pharmaceutical thing, because she deserves better. And persistent pain it just takes the starch out of you to be in constant pain. I know we got Angus Kisses here that has just lived with pain for year in, year out. Despite that, still comes in here with a positive attitude. Has never cheap shot at anybody, never made a negative comment on anything, and still comes in here. Okay, thank you, Catherine. Still comes in here with a great attitude, and I notice things like that. Long-time watcher and supporter of the channel, and I like that. Any word on Sean Quinn? Well, I mean, I touched base with Sean. Unfortunately, Sean suffered a heart attack. I did touch base with him. It reminds me I should touch base with him again. And I will do that. I'll do that tomorrow. I don't have an update. He's probably, his biggest challenge will be modifying his diet and all that. But it's, he exercises. He's been a union stager right? Somebody that sets up conventions, takes down conventions. I mean, it's, it's been a hard worker. So, oh, morning, Dove. I wish I had 10 hoodies of this style. It's a double XL, which means that basically, I can float around in this thing and I love it. It's so nice. I just love it. I get more people compliment me on this thing. I got my lower main leg. If I can get my, yeah, there you go. You have a lot of pain too now, as does Alan Gentry. So there's a lot of people that deal with it, and it's in my mind, right? I think about it, and I feel bad about it, right? It's a wonderful thing, but to have somebody just come up to you and say, remember years ago down in Petaluma when Amy would come up and have an envelope, hand me an envelope with cash in it. I was like, wow, not once but twice. Is Pink Floyd my generation? Really the generation before mine? All right, born maybe in the early 50s or something. Late 40s, I don't know. Yeah, but when were they born, the musicians? What generation? Yeah, it was my musical listening generation. Yeah, that was definitely, The Wall, the album was definitely, I was in high school when that came out. I mean, that in, Bachman Turner Overdrive and Three Dog Night. I was so happy to have an alternative to the Beatles. I was so happy. I was going out of my mind. Going out of my mind. Jethro Tull, David Bowie. That's when some good alternative stuff was just coming on the scene because I was just getting, I was just out of college when that. And Led Zeppelin, Alice Cooper, Rick Wakeman. And there was only one person in here that Rick Wakeman resonated with them. So go ahead and buy the latest Paul McCartney. Oh, there you go, Johnny. How's your tree job going? Yeah, so, if you're thinking about Christmas this year, Morning Dove, this material is just, I don't know what it is. Lubu Ubu stitch or what, it's just amazing. Just amazing. Fleetwood Mac, Linda Ronstadt, Carly Simon, Anne Murray. The tree is off the camper and ready to be loaded onto the truck. Yeah, but how about the house? Is it still up against the house? It looked like your chainsaw had a problem or something. Yeah, when you could go to a concert when it wasn't so elitist. No, I don't think I'm going to make the cabbage dish, Catherine. But everything you send me looks real great. Thumble Dinker or whatever it is. But yeah, your comment was it was the name that intrigued me. I don't know, Thinglebird Humperdinck casserole or something. I don't know. It will. Oh, there you go, Morning Dove. See how I get people to send me stuff and all that. That's great. Next time my PO box re-ups, it was like $268 for a year last time. Now you're getting a box that's 3 inches wide by about 6 inches deep. That's 18 square inches, right? And that's probably the most expensive rental real estate that you'll ever have in your life. So I'm just having people send stuff direct to the rancho. I mean, hell, everybody knows where I live. It doesn't matter. Just send it directly. But I'm not shilling for stuff for Christmas. But I'm just saying this is one of the most fantastic pieces of kit I got to wear. It is amazing because it's absolutely the perfect weight between an early to late fall, and then I have thermals and all those hand warmers and stuff. That's made a really big difference in life. A lot of yeah, Naomi, it's appreciated, honey. Don't break the bank on my account. I mean, it's my one fundraiser I do per year, so and I'm not gonna do something and then not participate in a major way myself. So it's important that I lead the way and put some skin in the game. Tucker Carlson with Russell Brand. This should be interesting. I like Tucker Carlson's intellect. I don't always agree with all the stuff he talks about. Right. Right. Yeah, thank you, Token, for weighing in. It's all on one man, the lead singer, when they're done, they're done. Yeah, look at the way Journey is carried on. Right. It's been absolutely amazing. Steve Perry. Roger Hodgson, Supertramp. I really thought that was, man, when that album came out, Breakfast in America, that was one of those great albums there that, I don't know, just they were so creatively genius back then. Foreigner. That's who Janet really likes, is Journey. That's a Modesto. I think he was born in Modesto. Steve Perry. Central Valley boy, I think. Yeah, Supertramp was amazing to me. There was just that really tight little era there where some amazingly good musicians, lyricists got together. Nice. That's nice. I gotta up some champion gear. Do 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 do. Yeah, it's very hard to. Billy Ocean at Great, that's nice. I've been seeing the venue at Grayton. Honestly, I don't really. It's not at the top of my list, but it really costs a lot of money. How you doing, Queen? Dude, dude, it's a living thing. It's a terrible thing to lose. Do 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 do. Good times. Guys, people have said, Rosie, you haven't been to In-N-Out. So we're going to do an In-N-Out. I had some crab soup this morning, so I don't feel like any noodles and ramen tonight. I feel like I could chuck into a nice, nice burger. I think I'll get extra lettuce and onion on it. Uh, 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 I never e-begged in my life on YouTube. Never. I've done fundraisers for people that turned out to be disappointments, but I think you're talking to people here, unless you get on your other browser and answer yourself. I think you're talking to people here that don't believe one thing what you're saying. I don't have memberships. I don't have Patreons. I don't have GoFundMe. So try as you might, you just aren't going to get any traction in here. But you're welcome to stay and participate in the chat. You're good for the algorithm on this channel. What else we got? The In-N-Out drive-thru is always so much fun. Yeah. Well, we're going to do that tonight. I haven't had an In-N-Out in a while, so we're going to wait about 20 more minutes or so and do that up tonight. That sounds good. I'll take a burger with a token white. You're such a guardian angel of mine. I so appreciate that. Right? Thank you. I think your green is showing around the gills. It's like you got the community watchdog there. It's like if somebody gets something that he or she's not getting, oh my lord. It's like the end of the world, right? I had In-N-Out last week, so yeah, I try to go up about once a month or so. Tonight seems like a perfect night to do that, and it's a good meal. I'll be interested in seeing what the price is on that tonight. Whether we remember started out in the pandemic at what was it, 425, 375, something like that. And last time I think it was 450 for a burger. So we've definitely climbed up. Definitely climbed up. So. Rumble Thumps, that's what it is. Rumble Thumps. An expensive ticket was $20. That's like, Chef, when I was growing up, you'd get, as a junior order, you'd get 10 games for $2 or something, right? And you got your name put in for a chance to be in the birthday box, which they drew my name. I couldn't even believe it. And that was great. And then even when I didn't have the ticket and we just go to a ball game, it was like $2 to sit in the upper deck, right? It was amazing, amazing. But it's hard these days, and you lose the young person fan base because people don't have the money to take their kids out to a ball game, and they don't have a taste for they won't acquire a taste for the real event, right? For being there in person and everything, right? For being there in person. Good times, good memories. But all that stuff is so elitist now. I mean, what is it to go to a football game now? $500. Park your car, another $100. Beer, $20. Hot dog, $15. I mean, wow, wow. I got the crabs, and I'm sure it was because of the cornholio. Well, I hope your crotch is recovered, Trog. Those crabs will take a bite out of you. I'm waiting to get nailed by one of those big rock crabs with the 140 pound per square inch pinch power. Imagine having about two sacks of Sacrete mortar mix dropped on your finger with a knife above it. a senior friend of the A's games, he would get free tickets. That's nice. Well, the A's will be moving on to SAC next year. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we got that morning layers really coming in. Yesterday, I was really lucky. I hit Bodega Bay. There wasn't a bit of clouds. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. There was a little bit of tulle fog. Tule. Yeah, well, it's a good thing for the Orioles that some of their injured are coming back. Mountcastle and some other very key people are coming back. It's the perfect time to create some postseason havoc or get bounced out again in the first round. Because they've played terrible since the All-Star break, like 33 and 39 or something. All their pitchers went out of needing Tommy John surgery. So who knows what evil lurks? Ooh. Oh man. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Bum 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 boo do 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 do. Do 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 do. Morning, take it. Do 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 do. You believe it's 64 degrees right now? Isn't that something? Nice Mercedes. Good evening, JR. Nice to see you tonight, guys. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, please do so. Thank you, Lee Hale, for checking the video yesterday. I know you would have appreciated that spicy Maryland crab soup. That turned out so well. I appreciate you checking in on that. Oh, it's going to be nice and warm in Vegas. I'm not going to mind that heat next week at all. I'm going to embrace the final big heat. Yeah, okay, well, crab is not like fish, so it's really a different taste profile. Yeah, it was really good in those. I was really lucky. Thank you, Moon. I was really lucky. I scored some top shelf rock crabs because they come a little bit smaller. And I was lucky to get the ones that are as big, basically as big as they get. That was great. It's just, it's just gotten better every outing. Blame it on the Cornholio on Riot's Records. And we were all blaming it on Cornholio. We grabbed our oleo and thought, holy mo, we're all sick as dogs. Man, look at this apartment building. This just surrounds the other buildings here. It's just crazy looking. I don't even know what the rent's going to be on this place. It's probably somewhere. I'm probably not aware of it, but there's probably another apartment complex going up somewhere in town. Blame it on the boogaloo boo-boo disease, right? That's called the, that's actually called the, Shimei, the African bone crusher disease. I was lucky I had what's considered a mild case. Right, it feels like your bones are being separated at the joints. And everything is coming up roses. Everything is coming up roses. Yeah, that restaurant special was a pretty attractive looking deal. 800, and I think cheaper scalpers. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I can't say anything negative about, you know, she seems to be a rather decent person, so. A lot of the fish depends on the fish that you get, right? Whether it's firm flesh, like bosses, like I wouldn't eat a surf perch because it's very soft meat. But there's ways to firm up that meat, you know, before you deal with it. Things. I mean, if you're used to rock cod, I mean that's top of the line fish, and fresh caught salmon. Yeah, but not all. That's what I say, JR. I'll be the judge myself. Sometimes when you marinate something and put a little salt in it and let it soak for a while, you know, that firms up the flesh a lot. So, also if you, you know, dredge it in cornstarch, it makes it nice. I'm open to trying anything. I just don't think I'm going to eat. I don't think I'm going to enjoy carp, right? Then again, it might be, yeah, I hope you feel better soon, happy face. Yeah, mahi is good. I used to catch what they call rudder fish in Hawaii. I was lucky I didn't get ciguatera poisoning. If you eat enough reef fish, then sooner or later you'll develop a case of that. That's where it damages your nerves so that hot things feel cold and cold things feel hot. And that's because those fish eat it. Grasses and stuff that's growing on the coral and all that. I caught a mahi in the no, it wasn't a mahi. It was a moi, M-O-I. That's what it was called. I was fishing the surf and I got a moi, which was an incredible. I made Hawaii fishing news when I sent that picture in. That's a rare catch. what the heck? You know what? That rod might be somewhere. Oh, I love rockfish. It's my favorite fish. Let's get our tracking on. There we go. This guy wants to zip between so bad, can taste it over here. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'll be, yeah, when you catch your meal, I'll be doing some sushi too. Clams and stuff like that. Let's check this breakfast special again. What does this thing say? I don't know what it is. I can't really read. We'll read it on the way back. I got a double. I thought it was $11.99, Dory. And if it's $9.99, that's really a good score, right? I mean, that's a big score. That is a good score. Yeah, I hope you feel better, happy face. I know you've been through the mill, and you're coming up to the colder time in Alaska now. Yeah, they had ham, sausage, bacon, and then you could have toast or hash browns, I think. I don't know if we'll be able to check that, or we have to come back this way to check that. Man, remember that homeless village used to be all over there? All gone now. Yeah, I think it's an extraordinary deal. I mean, I feel like these days you almost feel like you're ripping off a restaurant, right? I guess that new county building is ready to be occupied. All brand spanking new, man. I don't know what they're going to do with this old one. It's a little fugly looking because they don't ever take care of landscaping in this city. Yeah, that's the County of Sonoma Administration Drive. I don't know. What do I know? All right, we don't really know what we're going to be up against here. Well, let's check it out. I do have clams. I do have mussels, Washington clams, steamer clams, right? Let's let this guy go. That's the way to do it. Give people a shot, right? One in, one in. We got a busy night tonight, folks. So it's going to be a while till we get the meat in our mouth. Hey, Magda. Thank you, Judy. The soup was excellent. Whoa. Man, talk about in a hurry, right? Dude just scooted right across everybody's port side and cut right across the bows, backing into that parking spot like his drawers are on fire. Busy night at the In-N-Out. America's last fast food value right here. I don't know. I think we enjoy, shooting the breeze a little bit while we're in line here. I mean, I don't think we got any place to be, but now on the other side, we got no less than like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 cars lined up to turn in. See, I'm lucky if I come in the direction that I come in, then I don't have to have an extra 3, 4, 5 car wait over there. The people might be a little angry, but I didn't just jump in front of the Civic. I waved the guy through to come on in. I think we enjoy, people said I enjoy going through the In-N-Out drive-thru. Chef, I'll tell you, when the pandemic first began, I was paying $3.25 for a burger. And the last time I came through, I think it was 4.25. I wouldn't swear to it, but I think that was it. Because I ate here all the time. During the pandemic, I was always going back and forth between Jack in the Box and In-N-Out, and sometimes I would get sushi, sometimes I would get carry out from Mary's or something, but then stuff got super expensive because I could afford to eat out every night during the pandemic because prices were low, man. Yeah, I started at $3.25 a burger. It might have been $2.85 a burger. It might have actually started at $2.85. It was something crazy and expensive, and then all of a sudden, McDonald's started upping their menu prices, and Burger Queen and everybody else just went crazy. Oh hell, you never complained to my mother about. She was an institutional cook, man. That was it. I mean, this goof really cut it close, man. You know what I mean, I'm joking. Ooh, did that guy just hit? I gotta get away from this goof. Over here, they're doing like a cheer thing. They got the In-N-Out spirit. So they bring a lot of teams here after practices and games and stuff. Yeah, Shep, I'm surprised you have a chance to even pick up anything and shoot a video, to tell you the truth. Like, you're parked over here, these better be employees. Like, how are you going to get the hell out of here? Girl's got a lot of cheer spirit. Yeah, not my crew. We had same menu every week. My mother made two things better than anybody else: Christmas cookies and three things: potato salad and Brunswick stew. So we just, we ate to live. We didn't live to eat. So we didn't get exposed to any kind of cuisines or anything. Which has made it nice because suddenly I'm like, oh, I'm using wine in my cooking and things thanks to the Salisbury steak. Right? Going to be using a lot of that in upcoming catch and cooks. Yeah, I have to be brave enough to try a chuck roast, and that thing better be fall apart tender by the time it's done. You can't do that in hack job cooking, though. A lot of people can cook, but there's a difference between being a cook and a chef, and I don't make any pretenses to being a chef. Yeah, Marsala wine. Well, I want to do a crab Newburgh, and I have a lot of dishes I want to do. Yeah, I used up some of my pot stickers I made. I just don't think I can handle a double-double. That's just too much meat in my mouth. Yeah, the tamales, that would be awesome. Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Good for you.
Could I get a hamburger with extra lettuce, extra onion, and pickles, ketchup, mustard, tomato, please?
Mm-hmm.
And order of French fries.
Right now?
And that's it.
I have a hamburger with extra lettuce, extra onion, ketchup, mustard, and pickle.
That's it.
Would you like is it no spread?
Yeah, no spread.
Right on. And then only one fry, right?
Yeah, one fry.
Will that be for the car to go?
Go, please.
To go, it's going to be $6.72 at that first one.
Thank you. $6.72 with a dream. So the burger's like $3.75, which is unbelievable because, yeah, Chef, it did start at $2.85. $2.85, so now it's $3.75. Yeah, onion. Because they use a special kind of onion here. It's like, right? They use a special kind of onion. It's not like a I don't ever have yellow onions now. Boss grew yellow onions. He's like, these are way too strong. I don't cook with yellow onions. I don't white or red onions. That's it. We haven't been here that long tonight, right? We haven't been here that long. No, I got nothing to cook tonight. Somebody was saying the other night we haven't been to In-N-Out for a while. I thought, okay, well, let's do an In-N-Out tonight. Always goes good with a beer. Seven o'clock, so yeah, it's been 12 minutes. No, I haven't been to the Georgia. You're absolutely correct. I gotta remember what the hell you told me to order. I think I'll just look at the menu and see something that sounds a little adventurous. I'm heading down Sunday. Yeah, thank you, Magda. I appreciate that. Maybe you could look at their menu online. Just put up, just Google Georgian restaurant, Sebastopol, California, and that restaurant will come up. Because I might try a glass of their wine too, because a lot of people talk about Caucasus wines. They're very good. Hello, Tommy. Ian Bigor and top of the morning to you. What part of Ireland are you from, mate? From Dublin, oh? My family's from Galway. Yeah, they do have they do a good job. I mean, In-N-Out's got a certain style. No, I haven't made tamales because, well, no particular reason. It's a process. These girls are all hep up on this cheer team. I'll tell you, last time I was at the Donna Marie restaurant in Las Vegas with Monkey Boy, and he always seems to get the short end of the stick down there. I don't know why. And they had it on special, and I thought, oh, this is a chance to really, really try some good tamales, right? This family's been around for 280 years or whatever in the Mexican tradition. And holy smokes, it was the worst dried out mess. The guy did, the waiter suddenly he didn't speak no habla inglés, And then they upcharged us for tomatoes for the tacos. Can you imagine? Upcharge. No chips and salsa, which is the standard. And then all of a sudden it was no hablo español. Lo siento. I was like, okay, dude, 5 minutes ago we're talking about baseball and the A's coming to Vegas and NorCal, and all of a sudden we've got a real language barrier, right? I was like, well, that went south of the border really quick. Yeah, the Habit is like super expensive here now, Lee. I hope they're cheaper there. They came from Santa Barbara. Yeah, it's, it is what it is. Yeah, just all of a sudden it went south of the border real quick. I'm like, wow, this is wilder than I was in, Mexico City or whatever. Yeah, the kids have a lot of energy. It must be a cheer team or something. They're going to stand the 3-year-old kid on his head. Shemay, are you I'm known for incredible patience. We've been 18 minutes in line. I don't mind it because you get what you pay for here. I mean, you're getting a super deep. There's a reason people are here, right? Yeah, it's a virtue. There's a reason people are here because it's so good, right? And it's such a good value. I can't really eat and get down on a big burger at midday. I don't know. Yeah, it might be a soccer group. I don't know. They're all doing handstands and cartwheels, so I don't know if it's they're all wearing numbers, so it's probably like a soccer or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know. My girls play tennis, softball, and basketball. All right, we're moving. Extra lettuce and onion.
What was that?
Extra lettuce and onion. Yeah.
It's going to be $6.72.
Thank you.
Thank you. That card should tell you the balance.
Okay, thanks. Okay, we still got $24 left on it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think there's any deal. I mean, this is a rarity. Why do you think people line up for this? I got like a zillion cards out there right now. We have to remember to get extra ketchup.
Hi, how are you? I'm gonna hamburger and a fry.
Extra salt and ketchup, please. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, thank you.
That one's got a good attitude here. So look at this, man. We could go, right? You know, look at all these people. Now you got them lined up from two sides. Now, how does that work? Right? Look at all the people over here. I guess these people aren't coming in. They're going straight. Well, they do get good pay. That's, you know, it's competitive. They already took a calculation and thousands of jobs have been lost now. And, some fast food here. Orioles won 9-7, so they've taken 2 games for the Yankees now. Well, I told you some of our players are coming back now. They've been injured for months because the Orioles were only 36-39 since the All-Star break. That's because a third of the team was injured. So some of them are starting to come back now. girl can't stay off her phone. She better get clubbed by a car. In-N-Out is good quality standard, but they really depend on high volume. And if you have to wait in line, well, you better deal with it then. There's a price to be paid in time or money. Just chart it on a graph. The good thing about them Amanda hug and kiss is, at least for us, not so much, is that the woman runs the company now, her father started or something. And they expand very slowly to make sure that their supply lines are 100% no problems. Oh, okay. Thank you, Catherine. Yeah, it's a tough thing to beat. So when you're McDonald's and Burger King here, it's it's going to be a challenge because you have to pay a high wage. Bobo, she said you were watching Rosie. Bobo. That's funny. My youngest daughter's nickname was Boo Boo, and the oldest one's nickname was BB. BB and Boo Boo. All right, well, it's only 7:25 and it's like pitch dark. Isn't that insane? Yeah, she's the heir, but she's got a good skill set, right? It's not like she just took it over and now's gonna get whatever the hell she can out of it because, right? Oh, you don't pull that on me, dude. Use your brain. Right, so she's got the family philosophy pretty locked in. It's like, all these are owned by, the company keeps a very tight control over stuff. So, right, that's the problem with a lot of McDonald's. They just got out of control with franchisees. And now, like Subways, franchisees don't want to participate in this crap and that crap. All right, let's check this place out. Where the hell is this place? There's a new place that opened there. Thai House Noodle Soup. That's not what I'm thinking about. Oh man, did I miss the place? I guess I missed the place. Oh well. Yeah, Phoenix is a great city. I'd like to put that on the travel agenda. I wonder what the food scene is like there. Food scene is really the backbone of travel and stuff. Boy, this is really tight here. This guy's going to have me pinched against this bike rider. Holy smokes. Why is this guy in the fast lane here? This trucker. Yeah, what's the food scene like there, Crow? I mean, what's the specialty dish? Can I get the Chili's Verde and Chili's Rojo down there? With the big Hablano chilies? Or is that more of a New Mexican thing? Right, or is that more of a Mexican thing? Yeah, San Diego has a good food scene. But, Chef, if you go up to the Gaslight District and stuff, you have a lot of younger people and better values. But, man, if you're down there in, well, I guess it's a pretty good scene. And we found some good places in Pacific Beach and stuff for specials. I have to go back and look at that because the hotel's just got too unaffordable down there. We'd spend a week down there at the hotel with Missy Jen and explore the food scene, bounce around the beach stuff. But it got like, staying at the Pacific Beach Hotel. Well, a lot of crime rates are dropping because there's a developing shortage of younger thugs these days. The baby bust. Yeah, can you believe that temperature, Ronnie? I'm going to drink beer at 59 degrees. And I'm going to have to gear up to a heavier sweatshirt. Yeah, I hope the Orioles come up to more strength entering the playoffs because they were a bit dismal. Yeah, it might be time. I'm going to pop on my Black Widow. Not quite ready. Not quite ready for, not quite ready for the build quality of the champion. Cold beer here, cold beer. Get your cold beer. Let's see what's going on down here. Why is it so dim? Why don't they put some of those lights across the street? Right, that girl's got a lot stuffed into those shorts, I'll tell you. Whew. Pretty quiet. There's a lot of people hanging in doorways sleeping now. Oh, the high-end food scene? I don't know. The place that was cool that Tara and I went up to was the Gaslight District, and that was pretty cool. That's way up on the hill. No, it's called Hillside. That's what it's called. It's called Hillside in San Diego, and I never even knew it was there. And it was a really, really cool scene. And we're walking down the street, and I'm like, wow, look at all these... look at all these different ethnic restaurants and stuff. I was like astounded, right? So I think to go up to Hillside is an absolute must-do in San Diego if you're a foodie. Absolutely must-do. Yeah, this city's got no sense of how to build up a downtown. So where do all the young people go? They all flee down to Petaluma and hang out. Lee Hale processing an elk. Holy smokes, dude. You must have been one blood-stained sucker. Talk about a murder scene. I'm surprised the elk wasn't screaming, man. And I'm worrying about dispatching a few crabs, what people are going to say. Really? And you got cleavers and knives and going to battle. Holy smokes. God love you, man. I mean, if I shoot a turkey one day, that'll be a deal. I'd like to throttle one of these little bastard turkeys running around the neighborhood on the hoods of cars and garage roofs. These things know nobody can lay a hand on them, right? So these things are flaunting their feathers, they're dancing in front of you, they're pooping on the hood of your car, they're up on the garage roof thumping. Look at my YouTube short, there were dozens of them hanging out. They were like having a rave party. Right in the hood. And I know I asked, I wonder what these things taste like, right? I wouldn't mind shooting a turkey at. There's only one place you can really shoot, and you have to enter this lottery for a Sonoma State Park, and then your name has to be drawn, and then you're in a group of 50. I mean, it's all this stuff. Shotgun only, and blah, blah, blah. But who needs it? So you got to find a private land that you can hunt on it. You can arrange with the owner. It's probably a good thing, or you have a lot of these dopes out here with bows and arrows shooting each other and rifles shooting with a magnum. Have no idea, bringing all their hood weapons out. Right. Man, look at this darkness now, dude. It ain't gonna be long. Our streams are gonna be starting in the dark. Doggone. Talk about being discombobulated. Anyway, wouldn't mind bagging a turkey. Oh, and there were some deer that came out of the woods across from the bay at Bodega Bay early in the morning. I thought, look at these thugs coming out as a group, and they were coming my way, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be on. All right, this will be it. So I had to wait at the end of that snare, and I'm like, okay, it's on, man. I'm gonna cold cock one of these with this thing. These things start charging me. They came up as a gang, and I went to the back of the van to get the GoPro and start it up, and they must have known what I was thinking about, because then they fled into the brush on the other side. I thought to myself, this is all I need to have like a 6:30 a.m. encounter out here with these things. Right? Some pitched battle ending in blood at the end. I mean, these it wouldn't have taken many of it wouldn't have taken many of these things to make a dozen. That's how big they were. You know, shoot a wild turkey, and then there's people in town that'll process your turkey and pay these slobs the $20 or whatever to dispatch it and butcher it. It's like 15 minutes of work and it's done. I think deer, look at how dark it is here. I think deer attacks here are something to be taken very seriously, because they tend to maraud in groups, right? And they tend to develop a pack mentality. Saying you got to be careful. Bow hunters are generally, well, I don't know, in case there's a bow hunter out there. I want to roast that turkey up so bad, but they look nothing like the meat that comes out of a commercial turkey. I was watching a video today and I thought I could grab one of these little mofos in the hood here. These things dance and shake their tail feathers at you and all showing off and everything. Like just daring you to even look cross-eyed, so PETA can put it in the Press Democrat and have all the people hating on you. Oh, I can't believe you threatened a turkey like that. That poor turkey. Meanwhile, the things are dancing up on top. They're on your hoods. Look at this. Right, what do you think that is? What the hell do you think that is? If I snag one of those little things, oh man. I don't doubt immigrants are eating stuff from the streets. Having come out of Venezuela and places like that, you better believe it. not quite getting their food stamps and medical care yet. All right, what do we got out here? There's Rosie. And there's Magic on the scene. Magic! What are we doing, huh? What are we doing? Are we getting some eats? Huh? Are yous all hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Huh? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? They're all here. Magic's very jealous now. Pay attention, there's Rosie. Alright, let's get set up out here. Oh, these turkeys taunting me, man. Just absolutely taunting me. Just coming up, just rushing me, like gang rushing, and like they were gonna do something, and no, come on, do it, right? Let's on. Right? Who needs that? Who needs that? Right? Is that wide angle or... I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know. It all looks the same to me tonight. All right, y'all be cool. I got to move some stuff around here, all right? Everybody's plucking my nerve strings tonight. I gotta whiz, I gotta wash my hands, I gotta grab a beer, I gotta change my outfit. Gotta get plugged in here, I gotta feed the cats. Look at how I prioritize your lives over mine. Alright? Because that's what we do here, right? These chairs over here. Alright. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oh, that crab soup was good. Alright. I can imagine people going after the gooses and ducks at parks and stuff. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. That's a lot of good eating, pound for pound. All right. Simba. That's nice. The Orioles won again. Yeah, Hurricane. What levels are coming in? 4? There's a lot of meat on the bone with that. Yeah, I was going to steam them, but I'm just picking the meat out, so I wasn't going to eat them. Normally I would. You know, normally I'd have the beer, the vinegar, and all that stuff, but I just wanted to pick the meat. So I wanted to get cleaned up too, and all right, there we go. Let's put that down there. All right, let me go wash my hands, change, get the cats fed. Yum, yum. We're gonna eat now. Yum, yum. Magic, are you gonna share or are you just gonna be a hog? Huh? What's it gonna be? You used to be a very timid cat, now you're getting now you're really up in your britches here. What are we featuring tonight? Ooh, with chicken and gravy. What does that mean? With chicken. You know, with chicken. You know what they call it? Ingredients. What the hell does that say? What does this say? Water, chicken, liver. Wheat, gluten. Sounds okay to me. Sounds like a righteous feeling to me. What do I know? Sounds like they're partying down the street. All right, let me get some dry food on here, y'all. Keep your drawers on. Here we go. Don't be calling, don't be mauling the other pets. All right. You're such a nice cat. You're mean. Watch this, gonna swat them all away. Oh, see? I'm looking at each other. Got Rosie Jr. there. Rosie Sr. here. Oh, look at that, just kind of moving in. Just, oh, keeping an eye. Ooh, ooh. Ooh. Not liking this. Not liking this. We're going to have to make a move here. We got intruders. Oh, brother. We got like a standoff. Magic's just considering what the next move's going to be. What's the next move going to be? All right, well, I'd like to stay and watch you all night, but that ain't going to happen. I'm running my own show. We all have, oh, and there's Karl Marx. Oh my, just showing up, slinking through the dark like a true communist. There you go. That's what we're doing. We're slinking through. Doo-doot, doo-doot, doo-doot. Yeah, they're all gray. Some have white paws, Rosie and Rosie Jr. been way down on the beer lately. Hash browns work perfect. Nice. Das Capital. 88th Brune hair of Louis Napoleon. I don't know what Frederick Engels did, just give some bourgeoisie cover to the whole thing. Who knows? Yeah, beer got him. Yeah, I guess he had a lot of kids. I guess he was the man then. Yeah, Trotsky, and wonder how Porky's doing. Porky, right home. Orange and black cats in the hood. I wonder why Magic's not eating. Oh, look at Karl Marx at the periphery here. Jumped up on the wall to scope it out. Lurking in the shadows. I have to say, as far as political writing goes, the Communist Manifesto is pretty well written. I've read a lot of really bad bullshit in political science and stuff. Sean Combs is in for a ride. Man. Jamie, you think he's going to be in Gen Pop? I mean, I don't see any reason he can ask for segregation. Yeah, Simba's just got to lay low for a bit. I don't know what Magic. I choose something else for Magic. I don't know what's going on. Pate. Maybe that's it. See if you like that. All right. Who says Rosie doesn't have a lot of heart? Yeah, I would say, I don't know if Jamie answered that or not. I can't think of a reason he wouldn't be in General Pop. If he is in the hall, he would be. Wow, really? You think so? Oh, thank you, Crow. He's in the hole. Wow. Dude thought he would be out on his own recognizance. I did too. But I guess they're afraid he might start raging or something. I don't know. dude is heading where he wanted to be. I don't know. There's Karl Marx hanging over there. See him sitting on the wall over there. I'll flip it around. Yeah. There he is. There's Karl Marx. Karl! Do 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 bum 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 da da do. I don't know where in the hell that cat came from. He don't look anything like the other ones. Yeah, Diddy parties. The Great Wall of Heineken. Well, it looked a lot better around here, right? How about that, optimistic? City of Santa Rosa is having a reuse fair at the Finley Center for those interested in free merch or the dinner. That's cool. Thank you, optimistic one. People always start construction projects as like they're putting a roof on me. What the hell they're doing? They had miners' caps on. I thought they were mining for coal or something. Good night, Alan. Da do 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 bum bum bum. Has Bieber come out yet and accused it? I don't know. He's Canadian, right? So I don't know if he's still a Canadian citizen or an American citizen. I don't know. But this kid's had a tough road to hoe the last couple of years with his Bell's palsy or whatever they had. Are the crabs close to the shores? And the casting rig is interesting. What's interesting, Lee, is we have four varieties of crab out there. We have the Dungeness crab, the big one I brought up on the snare. Several of them I brought up on the snare. They only like sandy bottoms. They don't like to be where cobbles are and where rocks are. The second variety is the rock crab. They're the ones that like to be close to rocky structures like jetties and rock piles at sea and coastlines and things like that. They love that rough areas to hang out in. That's the season it's open year round. I was able to take them. I could not take the Dungeness. That season is closed right now. We also had the weirdo spider crabs. I think I caught the same one like 3 times yesterday. And then we have the invasive green crab, the invasive European green crab, which I caught a lot of them deeper in the harbor area in there. All right, very, very invasive. Okay, and really displacing populations around, particularly up in Washington State, and now they've come down to California and stuff like that. So, problem with them is that they're very small. They don't get big enough. So to get the meat out, it takes a lot of work. So, okay. Now to catch the rock crabs, you catch closer into rocky structures where I was throwing the hoop nets out yesterday. But to get to Dungeness, you got to cast out or be in the ocean or bays where it's sandy on the bottom. Because they like to burrow in there, and then their eyes are looking out for dead fish floating around or something that they can eat. Yeah, I can't imagine nude beaches with sand up in your bits. There's, I think for Dungeness, it's always 10 when the season's open. For rock crabs, I think you can take 20 or 30, I don't know what it is, 20 or 30 of them. Because they're not, people don't like to fool with rock crabs because they supposedly have less meat in them. They have giant claws, which has a lot of meat. But it might be 30 for rock crabs. Green crabs, if you catch them, you're supposed to annihilate them. I'm scared now. I seen light sand. There's sand fleas all around by the coast down there. Uh-oh. There's Karl Marx. Look at him slinking in behind. Look at him. There he is. Look at him slithering in. I went to a nude beach. I have the video on my channel of Black's Beach, San Diego. Outdoor Chef Life Taco is good. He's got his girlfriend Jocelyn there. Yeah, they do okay. Look, now he came along the other side. There he is over there. Look at him. Now he just went behind the wall down there. Now he's gone. He's lurking. Taku does a wonderful job, Outdoor Chef Life. Yeah, it's still up there. I have a very watched tens of thousands of views reflecting on my day on Black's Beach and a nude beach. On your bed with a bathing suit on. Yeah, imagine it does. All right, let me get my dinner going here. Oh. That's entertainment. Do 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. I had to find a napkin. I didn't want to be a savage here. Oh, you watched their videos today? Yeah, I'll probably meet him somewhere along the way. I thought I recognized Jocelyn, but I thought she was born and raised up here, but she wasn't. Thank you, Lord, for this bounty I am about to eat. Extra lettuce, extra onions, no joy juice. Look at that. That's it. What a mouthful, man. All right, go Savage. Go Savage. Yeah, Dave weighed in. He said he really enjoyed the content, fishing and stuff. He gave a suggestion for a place too. Right. Mmm. Yeah, I hear you, Lee. I mean, 150 bucks a dozen for crabs. I tell you what, they're on their way. Now, a good market jumbo Dungeness crab will be a $40 crab, $40, $50 restaurant crab. Not a second thought. All right, and nobody would argue about it. Jocelyn's as American as they come. She's of Mexican ancestry. Simba, Simba, come on. There's Karl Marx. Waiting around for the next revolution. Waiting for the cats to overthrow those hapless humans. Simba. There he goes. I'm slinking in. I'm looking above. I don't know. I think I've had a Wendy's burger once in my life. That's going to sound crazy to you. I've had more salads there. Should be the boss there, but you say it sucks. Well, you know, it is what it is. Karl Marx is like a genetic kind of mutant. Bye, Gordon. I have to laugh at Amanda hug and kiss. Gracious. Very handsome, educated, and nice. Rare for YouTube. Damn, that's funny. Yeah, food is becoming very elitist now too, so. Magic. Magic. Magic shaking that tail. Magic. Rasputin. I think that Magic's developing into Rasputin. Good night. Take care, Amanda. Thanks for coming in tonight. That's what I'm saying, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Have a good one. I got a new one coming up tomorrow morning. Why in the hell am I missing a bulb over here? You know, this Kitchen Stadium 2 is held up beautifully. No, nothing at all. Just that one crossbar through a whole season. My heart goes in my line. Yeah. Yeah, I can't though, Judy, since that woman put her husband's friend's finger in the chili at Wendy's. Oof. Hey Melody, what do you mean? What part of the crab's body are you picking them up with? All right, enjoy the fishing. There you go. Get those rockfish, brother. Now's a great time to go out because there's less interest in fishing and crabbing. Wow, record. It's like I told you the story when we were a kid, and we had these plastic bowls. They were different colors and they had a white inside to them. And they rested on 3 points. They were weird little 1950s things. Emitting lots of toxics into your body when you're young. Who knew, right? And there was one that was yellow, and my, well, I don't know whether we're having stew or ice cream one night, and my younger brother just suddenly puked all in this yellow bowl. And for like the next 10 years, that yellow bowl just sat there on the table, grab a bowl. Nobody would ever eat anything at it. That thing probably got washed 10 times. Yeah, we're backwards. I don't know what the hell happened. And nobody ever touched that bowl. Right. Karl Marx seems so fascinated by what's up on the... Who in the hell are you? Who in the hell is this guy? Hey! That must be your dad. Who in the hell is that? What the hell that one is? Yeah, everybody's in school. What a delicious burger. keep on keeping on. I know what it is. I don't know, June. It's, you know, it is what it is, honey. I went all these years, I never had a problem. You can eat the green crab, but it's not a lot of meat in it. Yeah, I still have a P.O. box. You know, they're small, but you can... Some people deep fry them, make a soup out of them. No, I mean, you have what you want, Judy. If you enjoy it, honey, enjoy it. That's why I gave the story of the yellow bowl. Well, we got Karl Marx hiding out over here. Wait until his dad clears the area. Wednesday night, they're partying down the street here. That place is like party central. You have what you want. There was nothing wrong with the Wendy's chili. There was something wrong with the woman's scam, and she ended up going to jail. Now there's Karl Marx coming in from the other side. What are you doing? Why do you keep looking up? Oh, brother. He's got a line on that food bowl. All right, guys. Well, I'm not sure if I'll be live tomorrow or not, Kelly. It just depends what I get done tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it out for the night. And thank you immensely for being here tonight. Thank you to the kind gentleman and his wife who stream sniped me and gave me $10 tonight. Thank you very much for that. Always good to have kind people. Thank you for the support on the channel tonight. It was appreciated. Anything now goes to help cover Vegas. Very, very appreciated. So thank you, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow. To my moderators, thank you for everything you do. And see you guys tomorrow.